Hi Marie, how are you?
Hi Anthony, how are things?
Not
How are
too
you
bad.
doing?
Not too bad.
I'm good.
All
Good.
good to see you today. Thanks very much for meeting me at this point. So we'll just do a short little interview and we'll take it from there. So,
Brilliant.
so tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into coaching.
Yeah, so I suppose I had a couple of different careers throughout my early days. I started off in health promotion and public health, so I was working with Western Care and Schools Completion Program. Then I got into teaching, and I taught in Ireland and the UAE. And while I was there, I suppose I did my master's in education with coaching and mentoring, and that's where the love of coaching started. I saw I did a project there where I coached teachers to increase the engagement of Emirati male students in the classrooms. And
Yeah.
I saw how powerful that was. And I suppose when I returned home to Ireland then in 2019, having done that, having completed my master's, well, actually, I finished my dissertation one the
Mhm.
month I came back here, so it was a bit hectic. But anyways, um, then I got into I said, right, I want to get into coaching. I know how powerful it is. I know how valuable it is for people. So I did a year with the Irish Life Coach Institute and did my personal executive coaching degree, then our diploma, and then I did an advanced diploma in coaching the following year with the Irish Life Coach Institute as well. So that's basically a little bit about kind of how I got into the whole role of coaching. So
Very
yeah,
good.
that was, and
Yeah,
I've been here ever since.
sounds amazing. Bit of a journey there from Ireland to UAE and back again.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was, but I think it was a great experience. It was like a really
It helps
valuable
you
because you learn
ground
so
yourself as a
much.
person, like, yeah.
Uh, Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Very good. So who would be like a typical client for you?
Yeah. So I started off, I suppose, in the educational world, and I was working in schools as a coach. And even when I came back to Ireland, I was working in schools and as the edu coach. And then I transitioned because I got an opportunity to work with the sports team. And I really just saw the value of, working with people in sports who, really are determined, passionate, and driven to get to their highest level.
Yeah.
So they're my typical clients, athletes who just need a little bit of, I suppose, and should I say, athletes who need to navigate their way
Yeah.
to getting to that high level and to getting to where they want to go.
Yeah.
I suppose achieving the goals that they've set for themselves and just removing all the mental blocks that they may have set for themselves. Because sometimes we set those glass ceilings, and it's about maybe just smashing through them. So that they're my typical clients.
Okay. And what kind of services and what kind of services would you have for those clients? Then you cater to different audiences then?
Yeah, so I like that. I am a mindset and performance coach, and I work with athletes. So to be like up and coming athletes, who just haven't got
Absolutely.
a maybe a
Yeah.
goal in mind at the moment and don't know how to navigate their path, if they do have that goal, and are then like maybe even like elite athletes who are right up there, but feeling the pressures and stresses of being that elite performer. Or it could be a social athlete who is, they're wanting to play for their clubs or play for, yeah, in their
Yeah.
home clubs and that, but they just can't find to manage their time, or they're carrying a lot of experiences which can be good and bad.
Yeah.
And oftentimes it can cause, them to feel that they feel anxious going onto the pitch or whatever it might be. But Yeah, so they'd be kind of like the typical clients that I would have, Anthony.
But it's quite a range there, yeah.
Yeah. So basically athletes.
Yeah. Very good, very good. So I suppose, what aspects of athlete coaching gives you most joy?
Just, I think working with individuals and seeing that, you know, they have they've set goals that are courageous, they've set goals that are big for themselves, and they're not afraid to put in the hard work to get themselves to that point. So, even working with younger athletes, and then you'll see the journey that they're taken to, and you'll see the progress, I suppose, that they're making in their careers in football and soccer and tennis, whatever it might be. But
Yeah,
you kind of go with them on that journey as well, and that's really good. But yeah, so that's probably what motivates me the most.
brilliant, brilliant. Yeah, it's great to just see that person change in front of you, doing progress, like.
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. So last but not least, so tell us what intrigued you to join us here at FlexiTime, and how do you think it can help you?
Yeah, definitely. So I suppose like that, I was very intrigued by Flexi Time. I met you on Midwest Mentoring, I suppose, and
Yeah,
from when I heard that you were setting this up, I thought it was an absolutely brilliant platform. It's kind of like a one-stop shop for all your health and fitness needs, and for the most part, a lot of it is online. So anybody in Ireland can access any of those services, and I just think that it's a very, very clever and creative
mm,
and impactful platform for people, where you do like, just by scrolling through the different services, you'll be able to find what you need, because really you have so much there, Anthony, and people people will get the value from it.
yeah. Well, I'll second what you just said. So obviously I'm going to be a bit biased. But yeah, look, that is the plan. And look, at Marie, we're absolutely delighted to have you on board. Uh,
Thank you.
so look, thanks for everything to date, and hopefully we can push each other on and keep positive. But so
Absolutely,
Marie,
Anthony.
listen, thanks very much for today. And I'll just say to the people looking on now, please do check out Marie's profile and check out her services, and she may be able to help you. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you.